If you haven't heard of EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies, they are a growing concern with our tech-advanced lifestyle. With so many wireless devices on 24/7, our bodies never get a break, and for many, it is impacting their health. Mild effects range from irritability, sleeplessness, and headaches, but studies have also shown and found it is linked to some forms of cancer. Go and do your own research on this. I encourage it, but what you'll find is that it's a polarized topic. Folks, I'm not waiting around for a final judgment, because by then, it might be too late. Look at lessons from the past. It took 40+ years for cigarettes to be officially deemed unhealthy. Time will tell, as it always does, what our unhealthy practices are today. So let's talk technology and EMF. You don't have to give up technology altogether to reduce your EMF. One of the best things you can do to keep yourself safe, especially as an online teacher, from EMF is to turn off Wi-Fi. I know the thought feels like a punch to the gut, but remember that the benefits outweigh the conveniences. So let's get into it. But first, I'm Jamie Macon. Welcome to my channel, ESL Online Teaching and More. I'm here to help others make an income from home, juggle mom life, and be successful doing it. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if this helps you. What can I do to lower my EMF exposure? Always go with a wired Ethernet connection for anything that has the option and turn off the Wi-Fi, and that goes for all devices. Not only will you drastically cut down your EMF in your home, you'll also enjoy faster, more reliable, and more secure wired internet. Stick around to learn more about Ethernet cables. In this video, you'll find out how to turn off the Wi-Fi and get the solution that's going to work best for wired internet in your home. Here are some steps to turn off Wi-Fi. First things first, check out your modem and your router to make sure that you have the option to turn off wireless internet. There are two common setups when talking about modems and or routers, and different ways to connect or disconnect them. Setup 1, all-in-one, just one unit. If you're leasing it from an internet provider, then it's likely you'll have one similar to this. Notice the back panel has options for Ethernet, USB, and VoIP phone to go along with the Wi-Fi. Step 1. What I did was search online, how to turn off Wi-Fi on, then I inserted internet provider and router brand model. Then I followed the steps. Step 2. Use your web browser to connect to your router. Here, you'll enter your router's IP address. The instruction manual will have your IP address. Step 3. Log in by entering your name and password. If you don't know your name and password, look on the router or the instruction manual. Remember that every router is slightly different and has a different IP address, so be sure to follow the instructions for your specific model. I'll have more detailed instructions in the description box below. Your second setup is separate units for the modem and the router. How to turn off the Wi-Fi with a modem and router. For this setup, the Wi-Fi comes only from the router, so the simplest solution is to purchase an Ethernet switch. This only is meant for wired internet and connects directly to the modem. Be sure to buy one with enough ports for maximum number of connections you could have at one time. If you have a wireless router with enough Ethernet jacks or ports, usually about 4, you can use it as long as you are disabling the wireless by following the same steps listed in Setup 1, the all-in-one option. Here are 3 steps. Step 1, search online, specific to your modem and router. Step 2, use your web browser. And Step 3, log in. Want to know how to install Ethernet cables and connections in your home? Well, now that you have enough internet connections for all your devices and are able to turn off the Wi-Fi, it's time to run Ethernet cables to your devices in your home. What are Ethernet cables? An Ethernet cable is something that will connect your electronic device to a network, which in turn will allow you to have internet access and interact with shared network resources. Think of it like getting Wi-Fi to your device by manually connecting to the network instead of connecting wirelessly. Ethernet is just plain faster than Wi-Fi. There's no getting around that fact. The easiest way to install them is to hire a professional, but that can get a little pricey. You can do some shopping around with local companies in your area. If you like to DIY and save money, you should do it yourself. Check out the description box for more information and resources on DIY options. If you still need Wi-Fi in your home while you get your wired internet set up, follow these tips to lower your EMF exposure. Tip 1. Move the router as far away from people as possible. Tip 2. Put a router guard Faraday cage around it to neutralize most of the EMF. Turn it off at night too. Tip 3. Get an inexpensive electrical timer where your modem is plugged in so you don't have to think about it. We do this at my home and we really like it. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Keep coming back to my channel where I like to help online teachers with tips, tricks, and need-to-know information. Your friend and online teacher, Jamie Macon. ESL Online Teaching and more. ESLOteaching@gmail.com.